bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Fontana Dam. This is just left the AT and we're now on the Benton Mackaye trail, headed up to the Lost Cove trail, and to campsite 91. We were just barely a little ways down the Benton Mackaye trail, and a couple hikers come up behind us, and they look like through hikers, so I asked them. They said, yes ma'am, we're doing the AT. I said, well, you're supposed to turn back there. So they would have been upset if they'd went too far up this trail and realized they weren't on the AT. Oh, yep. Yeah, I've seen quite a bit of evidence of hogs. Well, what shall we do?
I'm gonna go this way.
That's a cliff. And bees.
Oh, they're not big bees.
just old cars all over the place out here. Sorry for the squeaky pack noise if you can hear it. But evidently my pack needs some work.
It's freezing.
Yeah, needs some baby powder or something. Oh, that's beautiful.
If I can take a picture and be able to tell what the hell it is.
Well, now I'm gonna look over here to see if it's a better view. No, not really. Such pretty green water. Oh, it's beautiful out here. came around the corner. I just wanted to make note. All these trees are falling uphill.
Must have been blowing that way.
Must have been. Anyway. Trying to see where those pink petals came from. So, found our first bear scat.
Yep.
On the trail.
Hopefully we don't find a bear.
Yeah, we saw a mama and 2 cubs this morning driving in to the trail. So, hopefully they're a little more scared of us here than they were at Cade's Cove. Because that mama and 4 babies yesterday was not scared at all. She decided to lay down and take a nap and feed her babies right, what?
30 yards from us?
Yeah, probably 30 yards from us. So, anyway. Pretty good little switchback we're doing. We come from up there, and we're going down there. So, I guess we're fixing to be off of the Benton Mackaye Trail and entering the Lost Cove Trail, I think. Yes, we are now on the Lost Cove Trail. Looks like we're going to get our feet wet. I don't think there's any rock hopping across this. I'm a little nervous about this. What are you gonna do?
Just strip off my shoes and go barefoot.
I'm not. I can't do it.
I can't stand wet socks and wet feet.
I'm probably gonna have to get down on my knees.
Well, okay then. Down, 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 down. Okay, you're clear.
An old chimney. Check out that tree. Oh, we're home for the night. Whew. This is site 90, or campsite, or camp area 91. Yep.
Thinking we'll set up over here.
Tent there.
Back here.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
Nice treat while we're at our camping.
So we are having, this will be our first time, happy hour queso Rico from Packet Gourmet.
And so Packet Gourmet, if you would freeze dry a couple of Dos Equis, I would be in business. This would be really good with a couple cold beers.
Anyway, this is our first time trying this, and it's really a nice treat out here. It's really pretty good.
Sure is.
Anyway, and it was freeze dried, so it was lightweight, and just took 3 ounces of boiling water, 5 minutes.
Yep.
And then it was done. So pretty good.
Good stuff.
flags are hung on the bear cables. That's the first time we've ever used the cables, and that's pretty easy. And we just have a little fire. We've already eaten supper. We're just waiting, chilling and relaxing for bedtime. Probably see you in the morning. You want to say goodnight, Craig?
Good night, Craig.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We survived the bears.
Yeah, we survived the bears. No bears visited us last night. Thank goodness. Quiet night, a little skittish sleeping in bear country for really the first time. I mean, we slept and camped in Arkansas before, but bears aren't quite as plentiful there as they are here. And they're hunted in Arkansas. So
Yeah.
they're a little more skittish. So.
Yeah, they're not as scared of you here. But I will say, I don't know what it was, but do you see these trekking poles on the ground?
The wind.
There was no wind. They were propped up in two different spots, two different sides of the tree. And all of a sudden, they all went clambering down and woke me up. And that was like 2 feet from our tent.
Yeah. Anyhow.
So needless to say, I didn't get a whole lot of sleep after that.
Yeah, it's our first night in the Smokies, so we got to get used to sleeping in bear country a little more. Anyhow.
Yeah.
Great night.
Yep.
Great hike.
We're packed up.
Hiking our way out this morning, and then we're done with the Smokies, so we'll be headed home this afternoon.
Yep.
About 17, 18 hour drive probably.
Well,
Probably over a couple days.
yeah, we have a few things scheduled, but we don't know. We may be skipping them. We're ready to get home. It's been 7 days already.
I'm done with hiking for this trip. See you on the trail.
Anyway. That was the last wet water crossing for this morning, number 7 or 8. I don't remember. I lost count. Time to go climbing trees again.
Oh yeah, forgot about this.
So we are about to be finishing up. Just wanted to show you, so when you come up from that direction, which is where we're about to be walking, you come across Fontana Dam, come up this way, and Benton Mackaye, you'll go that way. And Appalachian Trail, you'll go that way. So, there you go. And now we are headed back down We're back on the AT now. Woo! And we're about to be headed back over Fontana Dam. We're gonna take showers at the Fontana Visitor Center. And I can't wait. And then we're gonna be headed out.
Headed home.
Yeah, we had a couple other stops planned, but I think we're ready to just go home. We haven't decided yet, so stay tuned. There might be more to come.
I may go somewhere to eat, but I'm done hiking.
We'll see. And now we're back on Fontana Dam. We'll see you on the other side. Alright, we finished our overnight in the Smokies. We got our showers. We're leaving Fontana Dam.
Yep. Vacation is over.
Not quite yet.
But it's close. Anyhow, leaving Fontana Dam, headed towards Nashville. Hopefully my GPS on my phone will give me good directions. It looks like I'm going to have to go across that crazy ass curved road again.
Yeah, there was only like, what, I don't know, 17 miles long, but it took forever.
Yes, there was a couple times I thought I was just going to have to pull over and puke. Now it looks like I get to redo it. Anyhow, we hiked out this morning. We did about 8 miles.
16 miles total.
Yeah, 16 miles total. 8 in, 8 out. Beautiful place. First time we backpack camped in the Smokies, so that was an experience for us.
Yep, had a few sleepless moments last night.
Yep.
And
Beautiful place.
During the whole hike, we only came across one other hiker once we got on Benton Mackaye. We did meet several through hikers on Fontana Dam.
Yep.
And then coming out this morning, we passed a hiker that was going in. He was going to do the first 15 miles of the Benton Mackaye Trail. So he was the only one we saw on the Benton Mackaye Trail. And he stopped, and just so happened, not planned at all, I had all black on today. Black leggings, black shirt, black cap. We came around the corner and he was coming down the trail. We finally got close to him and he was elated to find out that I was a human being. He thought I was a bear. I don't know quite how to take that. But anyway, he said he had already seen one bear. It was up in a tree and just kind of hovered and came down a little bit and looked at him, but didn't seem too concerned with him. Yep. So when he saw us on the trail, he thought there was a bear on the trail, which was pretty comical actually. But anyway, it was a great hike. It was painful at times. It's not just a walk in the park. It's got some good ups and downs.
Yep, it was a really nice hike. Not too crazy. We had about 1,000 foot of elevation gain. Barbara thought it was going to be about 600 foot yesterday before we started, but when I looked at my GPS yesterday evening when we got to camp, it was actually about 1,100 feet of elevation gain, but
yeah.
I didn't want to tell her that until now.
Yeah, because coming out was just as bad as going in. I don't know that either way was easier than the other.
So anyhow,
it was good.
Great hike, yeah. Beautiful country. It's just my eyes are on overload from all of the sheer natural beauty over here.
Yep.
Smoky's a great place to visit.
Sure are. Anyway.
See you on the trail.
Bye.